Let Us Heads, we are back with another edition of Please Let Us Golf, the podcast. Tonight you got Goldie, Jewel, and Mr. Golfberg. I'm going to kick it around the board in a second. Oh, you had to just come in. You know, you're going to get a chance to say hello.
What up?
Oh, no.
Hell yeah.
Oh, let's cut the program. So tonight, what are we doing? We're doing a Masters pre-show. Woo, Masters. We got the Masters Cup. I got a Masters t-shirt. Sure, we got you're probably wearing Masters underwear, pajamas listening to this. But, you know, everyone's doing Masters stuff right now. The spirit is in the air. The spring is here. You could tell golfers everywhere excited about getting out there and playing golf. And it really all is centered around the Nexus event known as the Masters. Gentlemen, I don't even know where we want to go. We do have a lot of fun questions from the Cabbage Patch that some are like debates you've heard before. Some are just off the wall new stuff. We're going to save that for segment 2, 3, however that's going to work. Crazy, wild, fun. Some storylines for 2026, but we got to figure out a good way of like just teeing up to get us in the Masters vibe. But before we do, let's open the floor. Mr. Golfberg, how are we doing?
I'm doing really good.
You tried to tell me to go to Jewel first. I just saw the hand signal. So
I'm like an air traffic controller trying to fill in.
I know all about that right now.
Yeah. Interesting times. But no, life's good. Like you said, weather's improved. Golfing's happening again. We just had an amazing weekend out in the swamps of Florida dealing with ridiculous heat wave. There was like once in a decade heat wave that just happened at the end of March, I think.
It was just normal weather. So again, if you're new to the program,
no,
you know, Jewel, Goldie, we're from Georgia. Mr. Golfberg's up in Seattle, so you know. But we did learn a lot. I don't want to spoil.
Dude, okay.
I don't want to spoil anything for our stream song pod and all of our videos.
Right.
But we met a nice group of people from Seattle, and he was riding for Mr. Golfberg. Said you don't golf when it's over 72 degrees.
Well, I do.
That's insane. He
yeah,
said
those guys were a little soft, but it was different. So literally, I'm into my 40s now. For the first time in my life, I had to golf in sunglasses. It was so fucking bright out there. Like the UV index was like 9.9. And I think when you come out of the cloud coverage from the PNW for months at a time, I literally couldn't see.
Yeah.
But I think it worked.
It was live action Twilight movie out there for you, man.
It was
great.
Crazy.
Jewel, how are we doing?
Well, but what did you think about playing in glasses?
Well, I think it can actually help you chill out about the shot and not be like, don't worry about the fact that like you might not have the ball perfectly in view like you're used to. Just kind of almost close your eyes and just swing away. That's how I was trying to think about it. It worked for the most part.
That's some severe polarization there. It's like you can't even see the ball.
I think I do
wonder why some of those guys do wear them on tour. There's only like a handful of guys that wear them consistently.
Well, now I'm getting a bunch of ads on IG for these like really cool lenses where you can see balls even in like certain light.
Oh god,
I might turn into a sunglasses guy.
Then the greens map is going to be on the meta glasses. We know what's happening. We see the future. Jewel, how are we doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Agree with Aaron, except for the whole like highest temperatures ever in March. I think you haven't been to the Southeast this late in the year. I mean, I guess you came back a few years ago in June to Georgia,
almost died,
and that was pretty thick. Yeah, you did almost die. That was worse.
That was significantly worse.
I'm doing good. I've played around and 2 holes since I saw you guys. I got 2 holes in yesterday, and some work stuff blew up, and I had to walk back to the clubhouse. Man, that sucks. But I'm playing Friday, so ready to get back out there. Also, I kind of miss you guys. We had a good trip. I think Aaron and I spent way too much time together. Kind of miss you. So glad to see you guys. Let's get into the Masters, baby. Best time of the year.
We did get to bond a little more than usual on the trip, and I think it shows when we see the footage from the course you and I took on. We were vibing and might have even put up a little score.
Yeah, man. What a professional tease. More to come just in a couple weeks. I can't wait.
Did you hear the anger in that? Like, because
I'm bringing it up again.
I'm happy. I mean, I'm glad you guys. I'm glad my family flew across the country and opted to not stay in a room with me and stay with you, Jewel. And I'm glad you guys had the comedy hour and the best video that we're going to release. I'm just happy for you. And because, you know, if it's good for you, it's good for plugs.
You literally attacked me at night 1 dinner.
I attacked
yelling it.
If people really knew, that's where Tyler should have been recording. Tyler got attacked.
Yeah, we all got attacked.
I think Adam's not here. I think he said something along the lines of like, what did he say about their generation? That they're soft as bird shit, I think he said. So, but then we all just like we
Shit.
in, man.
Get Tyler on the pod to defend himself really quick.
Nah, we'll just leave him down there.
Right.
Hold on, screw it. Tyler, come on up for a second. Let's do it. Well, I tried to. So Tyler, your video's not working, so we removed you again. But hey, just know we tried to get Tyler back on there. Or we'll bring him on for stream song for a few minutes. Okay, guys, Masters is here. It is the ultimate of the ultimate. I try to be like I'm too cool for school, but I get giddy. The heart starts racing. There is no golf event that comes close to it, in my opinion, in terms of like the lead up to it, the execution, the drama. But how do we want to take this? What's the first thing we want to talk about? Remasters.
I appreciate all that excitement. I share in that excitement, but I want to pivot quickly and start with a bit of a concern.
Okay.
Actually. And I'm worried, have we peaked at the Masters?
Okay.
Is the best that has happened and could happen at the Masters kind of behind us now? And I guess we're on the other side of that glorious mountaintop and just we'll kind of see what happens from here. Because I've rewatched a few Masters the last few weeks, just kind of gearing up mentally. And rewatching the 2025 Masters from last year, I had a realization that I think that was the best Masters on every level since probably 04 when Phil won his first because of how important that was. And then before that'd be 97 when Tiger won his first. And just checking the boxes on incredibly important events. But I did sort of hide a pretty hot take in there that I thought maybe Goldie would pick up on real quick.
Well, okay, let me so you're saying we might have peaked. You referenced 25 being potentially the best, and you go to Phil since you Phil in 04, Tiger 97. So Tiger 2019 seems to be like an omission that some people might call you out on. Is that what you were teasing out there?
It's sort of what I'm teasing out there. And I wonder, just head to head, I'm totally convinced that 2025 was a better Masters on every level, from the drama, the competition, direct and indirect, like the legacy defining moment, the shot making, the celebration at the end, just the feels, the vibe, that walk at the end. I just think the Tiger thing was incredible. But the more I think about it, I don't know that it was necessary. And I think Rory's win was necessary. And ironically, do you know it was literally like the same amount of time since they each won their last? So it was like 10 years, 8 months, and 10 years, 10 months for both these guys, which makes more sense. Tiger, because he almost killed himself 8 times and was jumping out of airplanes and shit. But Rory's like in his prime and went almost 11 years without winning a major, and then gets to win the best one, the collapse. I mean, I want to go through it again if you want to, but I just rewatching it, I was like, holy shit, that was as good as a win can get. And I think it's better than 19. And I don't know if anyone can win this year that would measure up to that.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's
that's
a pretty good recap. And honestly, you may have just swayed me to the other side.
From
There's
what
a
that
lot.
you had
I
19
mean,
over?
2019 was like that week and weekend was like the best moment of my life. I mean,
I hear you.
Maybe marriage is right behind it, my wedding, and then kids are behind that. I mean, that might have been number one. But I don't know, man. I don't know that Rory passes that day for me for Tiger winning in 2019, but how spectacular it was for his career and how long we've been waiting and the build up and anticipation. There wasn't that same thing going on for Tiger. Tiger came back out of nowhere in 2018 and won the Tour Championship and then rolled that into the Masters. Rory everybody's just asking the question every single year. He had a couple of missed cuts through the years. I mean, there just was probably a lot more build up. So you might be right.
And then plays out his entire career in a microcosm during that last round. Like everything that could have happened in both directions happens. They're the highest highs that I can remember, and some of the craziest lows that you can remember. And then let's talk about 2019, because I rewatched it, and it's Tiger versus Edoardo Molinari, the Italian metronome, and a younger Tony Finau. And it's like,
I thought it was Francisco.
What did I say?
Eduardo's brother, but it's smaller. Right. Yeah.
No, the respect to Francesco. I mean, he's a great, but him and Tony and Brooks was there, and Brooks probably should have won. But Goldie, I know you know a lot about that major, but it was kind of like he's hitting middle of greens and watching people fold around him.
I would say the two sporting events I've watched more in my life was Kobe's final game and Tiger 2019 Masters. I would say probably 2019 Masters just because it's the duration of the round is so long. I'm trying not to overreact to recent events, but it's bigger than just what happened with Tiger. What's the odd thing about 2019 is it was like the comeback. And oh my God, like the what could be now for this next new version of Tiger that smiles and his kids are there and his life's together and healthier. And then ever since then, it's been surgery, accident, DUI, surgery, DUI, DUI, surgery.
Flip.
Yeah, flip. And I'm not even here to go on a like, a high horse Tiger take. He's clearly got some issues, but it does almost in a way like diminish my feeling of that event in its place in the importance of golf. Like you're like Jack's 86 Masters was like, oh my God, old man Jack made one final run. It's great. You said like Tiger's first, Phil's first, Rory, culminating a career of everything you guys just said. Like and Tiger's was the comeback, but then it was the comeback just to self implode again. So I think it has kind of knocked it down a tier for me. Now I've cried as an adult, like happily at a sporting event, maybe like 6 or 7 times. And probably like 3 of them were because of Tiger. And 2 of them were like the 2018 tour championship. And then like 3 hours of crying in 2019.
Maybe the Caleb game against the Rams. Did you shed a tear? I did.
I think my son and I did because of how many F-bombs allowed us to say collectively. But yeah, I don't know. That could be a bad take. People could argue that it's recency bias, but I do think the 25 clears the 19. And like you said, going through it, I don't want to steal your thunder, but I was rewatching it and it's like, it's fucking bananas from the beginning, dude. It's like you said, Rory lived out the whole Rory experience in one round of the most intense, the double, the 3 jack on 1, the super fanned pitch that was on 2 that people forget about. That was almost a premonition of what was going to happen on the back 9. I think you mentioned the other day, the up and down on 3, which was like everything in the world. We had a reel last year, his shot into 4 to like 3 feet makes no sense if you see where that pin is.
5, 7. Those were the 2 windows on the front 9.
Yeah, 5, 7. I mean, the shot in 7, it's just bonkers. He's laughing. It made like literally when he was hitting it, I was screaming at the TV like, "Stop fucking being an idiot!" And then the ball's like 2 feet from the
2
hole.
feet, yeah.
And then obviously the chunk on 13. I've heard him talk about it. It's so interesting because he talks about the margin and this is like, dude, you fanned a fucking 60-yard pitch, 20 yards right. I don't know what, and like I said, you could have been 30 yards right of that. I mean, left of that pin. And then you just get to the moment of, 15, which I think the issue is like, I think it would have been the greatest shot ever if he made the putt. I think missing that putt is a big problem.
We could pause on that just as a side note tangent really quick. Should it matter and does it matter? Because the same thing happened on 7. That shot he hit on 7 was a joke. And the camera didn't even know where it was. It was looking right at the green. And then it goes, oh shit, I need to pan to the hole.
It was like Tyler. It was like Tyler on the blue course. He was just trying to find that ball in the sun. Oh my God, it's next to the hole.
And he didn't make that one. And he didn't make that one on 15 for sure. But like they were still the best shots I've ever seen.
And it doesn't get the playback because it wasn't like through a tree or something insane around a tree. The shot he hit into 17, if you know ball and you know that pin, literally you can't hit a ball that stays there. Like not one ball was like within 5 feet of where his ball landed for the day. And like he hit that full bore, I think it was 8 iron, and he's walking after it. And you're just like, you just know he's going to bogey that hole. Like in your brain, you're like, he's about to fucking Rory juice this like a mile over the green. He's going to double this hole. And then just, man, where he landed that ball and to get it to stay there and then make the putt. I mean, it was, and then you get to 18.
Where he hits the best drive you've ever seen. And then he fans a wedge again and then hits a perfect bunker shot that just didn't release like it should have.
Yeah, that was odd that it honestly, it looked like he was going to trickle down to 3 or 4 feet. The fact that it had that much chew on it made no sense.
It should have. And I watched that putt recently. It's excruciating to watch. How does he do it? How does he go? Then he has to go talk to everyone because it's like the tournament's over. He had to go kiss his kid and his wife. And it's like, oh, fuck. And meanwhile, Jay Rose is looking comfortable as hell on the range. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to hit a couple more shots. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah.
I mean, that said, I think their relationship hindered Justin Rose in that moment. I don't think he wanted it because he's a killer, man.
Yeah.
I don't think you noticed at TGL the other day, Jay Rose, they tried throwing the hammer on him and he stuck his second shot on a par 5 to 2 feet against Max Homa. He's like,
I've always said you don't throw a hammer on Justin Rose.
Yeah. What
especially not on TGL.
Yeah. So anyway, Rose is a killer. I think he softened up, but still hit 2 excellent shots in the playoff hole. But Rory's were just that much better. And takes that tournament, the collapse. That walk at the end was so long. It was like people just kept hugging him and passing him along. Everyone was ecstatic. Just everyone was on his side. And I think people are happy for Tiger, but he's also like a god amongst men and no one really relates to him. And most players are probably intimidated to even say congratulations. But Rory, man of the people, that was the craziest moment ever.
Well, I think a couple of points there. Like, you're 100% right. If Justin Rose had gotten into that playoff with anyone else except for Rory, he wins. Like, it feels pretty confident that he wins.
Yeah.
I think he really was like intimidated by the moment or just kind of in the moment. You know, that's his guy. And, you know, I'm sure Justin Rose wanted to win really bad. He's got a U.S. Open at Marion, and that's it. But he's got a great career. But the other point on that is like looking back at Tiger's run in 2019. Yes, it was Francesco and Brooks, but really Rory doing it against Justin Rose was just a really good competition down the stretch versus the other way around.
And he dominated Bryson. So.
And they did say that like it was the first time since like the 70s that they had multiple major winners in the final round. The final pairing of the final round. So it was a big deal to have these heavyweights going up against each other.
I guess just from a pure entertainment standpoint, Tiger's round was just a frustrating front nine because he wasn't super sharp and Molinari just
made
everything. Like he just seemed like, well, this is just going to be a boring kind of like I'm going to keep my 2-3 shot lead. Then obviously
everyone in the world hit it in the water on 12. Why?
I don't.
Everyone.
I don't know. Maybe it's the older I'm getting, maybe everything is rigged. No, but then even Tiger, like, it's not like it wasn't theatrics. It was Tiger golf. Now 16 was theatrical where he almost holed it.
He did, but I have a sort of hot take on that hole. That's a gimmicky pin. I loved
that's an Adam take.
I love that they did the inverse pin last year. That is a way harder shot to execute when it's up on that top right shelf. So many, you put it right on the crest there. It takes it. It's within 10 feet every single time. I don't know. That would have been incredible if he made it, but whatever.
Yeah. That's not good. All right. Well, damn, that definitely, if that didn't get your Masters juices flowing, I don't know what to tell you. So what, Jewel? You got something?
I was just going to say, I think I'm about to jump in and watch the 25 final round tonight once we finish up because you guys are super polished on that, and I've forgotten a lot of stuff.
You probably have. Don't lie. We know you're streaming it right now, and you're just gonna casually not mention that. But
this is gonna help you go. I just want to say, even though I think we may have peaked, and maybe the best is behind us, I was still able to come up with a list of 12 players I would be genuinely excited if they won.
Okay.
I mean, that's a decent amount. Well, I don't know. I'll bring them up as we go, but I think there's still maybe a little light at the end of this tunnel.
If their name comes up organically,
he's just randomly going to say a name.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bernard Longer. I've been.
Well, when you ask me when you want my number one pick for the week,
okay, we'll do that here in a minute. But I do think it's a good time before we get into our wild questions and debates to do some 26 storylines, a little bit of not serious golf talk, but a little breaking down the event. One thing I wanted to tee up first, the weather, man. Everyone knows I'm the weather man. I got the different models going. Well, we're down here in Georgia, not that far away from Augusta. It's been a pretty firm March. I was just out at the course today, and even our course is usually pretty soft this time of year, and it was about as firm as I can remember. And the good news is in Augusta, from now through next Sunday, no significant weather patterns predicted. We're supposed to be talking 70s, the low 80s, sun, wind. we may get a proper conditioned Augusta National in terms of a little spiciness for the first time in a long time. I mean, they've had I've even talked about it being in Georgia. Like, man, are we in the wrong week now? There's just been a climatic shift over the last decade to where it's too violent of storms, and it's just making everything, soupy soft. And but yeah, it looks like it's gonna be spicy. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's been the storming 20s. It's gonna be super hard, firm, and fast. Those greens are gonna be freaking quick. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see how far Rory hits the ball on 10. See how far he gets it down there. But it is gonna be exciting because we really have had to deal with a lot of weather the last few years.
Yeah.
Are you concerned at all about the UV index?
You know what? I think it's just something we have to trade off. And
Which golfer's playing glasses? So that might be good for the betting.
We got
line.
Ben Griffin and Phil.
Yeah.
We've got Ricky. Yep. I think JT kind of goes back and forth.
Those are pretty good picks.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised at this point Augusta hasn't just have a dome over everything just to control the environment. So okay, what other storylines? So I guess the easy one to start with is Bryson. He's in the final group last year. He's won back-to-back times on live events, and also I think he's been in the final group like 4 of their 5 events or all 4 events or something this year. Some spice from Jim Nantz comments, people faux outraging that he said, to be honest, he hasn't seen Bryson hit a golf shot this year, only on YouTube watching it with his son. So people said, well, you're not doing your job if you're not. I was like, I don't know if that's necessarily true. But
what they should do at live at this point? Basically, everyone plays for 3 days, and the guy in first just does match play against Bryson on Sunday.
There you go.
You got to take out Bryson to win a tournament because you're right. He's either winning.
What if you're the champion from the previous event? And that's what you get to do. Like you got to win 54 holes, and then you get to go match play against the champion from the previence. We just fucking fixed live.
We've solved it.
Oh my God.
That's pretty sick.
What did y'all say? I completely missed that.
You couldn't have about it went over your head. Listen, you got to take out Bryson to win a tournament because we've noticed lately he's either winning or he's shaking the hand of the guy who just won because he's in the last group with him. You have to go through him to win there. So might as well play a match play.
It is it's hard to say that he's not going to be one of the top favorites. Obviously, I still just wonder if it gets too spicy, if you just run into the issue of you can't bully ball the entire golf course.
Yeah, I think he's missing the cut this week.
Oh, okay. Now that's a take. I'm going to make sure I write that timestamp down.
He putt really bad on Sunday last year. And do you remember he's in control Saturday night? He's like walking
hanging out with the boys.
Yeah, like the Airbnb, and he's putting on like backyard putting greens for hours. I call him like, what an idiot, dude. It's gonna screw up his pace.
Yeah.
Seriously, he's missing the cut. I think he's gonna have a rough. I think he's gonna come off of that last year where he got body bagged by Rory and a lot of questions.
I don't think I could go there. I think he's a pretty healthy pick to be.
He's on my list of 12.
Well, guess what? You heard it here first.
Okay.
Okay.
Rory, we just talked about Rory.
Also on my list.
But is he healthy? It's kind of a weird vibe coming into it. So I think with kind of how the PGA Tour schedule is right now, you kind of have Sawgrass and then this lull of events we don't care about leading up to the Masters. But with the volume of like TGL injuries and the Tiger news, there really hasn't been a lot of like what's going on, like who's the guy right now. And I don't think there is. So I guess it's kind of a hard one to predict, but I'm assuming he's still going to be, they said he's got to do the champions dinner and all that. I don't know, man. I'm worried that we might get like an opening round 75 and then we just backdoor top 10 for Rory this year.
Well, that would line up with a lot of events in his past. I think Rory's going to have a really good year this year. I think the whole thing we felt after him winning the Masters last year, where he was freed up to win another major, I think it comes back full circle to this week. Like, I think he's played some good golf earlier this year. Obviously hurt the back. I think the back's fine. I think he's just super nervous about hurting it or injuring it further for the Masters. So he just chilled. I think he's ready to go, man. I've got Rory as one of my 2 guys that I think are going to win this week.
I just wanted everyone to know that was not a medical diagnosis.
Jules says the back's fine.
Jules says Jules says he was just worried about it, and he's fine.
Go for a little run, Rory. Just loosen it up.
His sources are telling him that
dry needling. He's good.
Yeah. Sorry, I cut you off. Do you have something else on that one?
No.
Okay, my bad. Xander, I think this is a guy that I'm usually not like excited to watch golf, but he's had some flashes early in the year, and it does seem like Augusta would be a course that because he can move the ball right to left, and that seems to be like a prerequisite. Decade. I would love to have them back on to talk about that. The lefties play Augusta well, and people that can draw the ball can play it well because they tell you that you don't need to. But it does seem like that's a little architecture proof there against the data golf nerds that to take advantage of some of those holes, you really do need to be able to move it with the contours.
Well, do you have an idea of what his last 5 rounds or last 5 finishes at the Masters have been without including last year when he was hurt?
Who is Xander?
Yeah.
I mean, no,
he's played well in Augusta, right? I mean,
were you asking?
He's always in the top 20.
Oh, were you asking me if I actually knew, or you
no,
about
pull,
to like
pull it up? You don't get on the browser.
I thought you were.
And pull it up.
No. That's not how this works. I thought you were setting me up to be like, well, boy, do I have a stat for you. It's not.
Well,
like,
Tyler's computer's not working, so I need you to pull it up
there. But
Jules pretty sure his back's fine, and the 5 years before the last year when he was injured, Xander played pretty good. Probably a lot of top 10s. I know that he was leading on the back 9 of the 2019 Masters on like hole 14. A lot of jabronis were that year.
He was a few holes ahead, but yeah, he did have a legitimate chance.
He's not on my list. You know who is though? Isn't Ludwig playing well this year?
Yeah, he is. He blew.
Do you remember his triple bogey finish last year on
Oh
Sunday?
yeah. Ooh.
Does that leave like a weird taste in your mouth? I mean, he might need a 9 or 2 to get over that.
Some closing blues in general, man. And I mean, I'm not being a hater, but that is at least a watch item.
I think so.
A yellow flag. It's not a red flag, but it's definitely a yellow flag.
Yeah, you can still get the water.
I got a fun little game for you guys here. Okay. Who'd you rather, Brooks or? So
what?
You just
go on a date with?
No, who'd you? No, oh, yeah. Who's gonna have a higher finish, Brooks or this player? Okay,
better
higher
finish,
meaning
right?
lower.
Who is going to have? Who's going to finish higher on the leaderboard? Shoot a lower score at the Masters, Brooks or this player? I'm going to just rattle off a few, and we're going to rapid fire. Brooks or Fred Couples? Who you taking?
Brooks.
Yeah.
Go. It's okay. You can just yell it out.
You do the next one, Jewel. We'll switch off.
Okay. Now Jewel goes first, and he alternates like how we do our videos that people haven't seen yet. Danny Willett.
Brooks.
That's where you go, Mr. Golfberg.
No. We were gonna switch off guys. We don't need 2 takes. You need 2 takes on each guy.
Yeah, I need 2 takes because we're gonna.
So then on the next guy, I go first.
Then you go first. Yeah. It's okay.
Brooks.
Okay. You could convince me that I think I would maybe take that bet against you guys there.
Let's not talk about Danny Willett anymore. What are you doing?
Brooks or Phil Mickelson?
Oh man, Phil.
Brooks.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a second. What are the rules again?
Who is going to finish higher on the leaderboard? Play.
Yeah. Okay. Easy. Okay. All right.
This is a great game.
I don't know if that's easy. Brooks has not been good.
Brooks is playing okay.
He has not. He's had one good tournament. He has not been good.
But look, what did his tournaments look like moving into any of the U.S. Opens?
I don't know.
PGAs he's won.
I'm just saying.
That was years ago.
Okay. Brooks or Max Homa?
Brooks.
Okay. This is great. Brooks or Jake Knapp?
Knapp, bro.
Brooks.
Knapp is also my sleeper pick. Let's just get in right now since we're talking about it.
I like it, dude.
Wow. I think it's time for him to impress at a course like that. He has the full game to do it. I really don't think he has any weaknesses. He just needs to pop through a few times and get the confidence. By the way, I looked it up. He's first in the PGA on strokes gained, and he's second in putting.
Oh,
what's up with those stats?
I
love when my intuition gets backed up by a random stat. Oh, he's actually the best in the PGA at these things. Like, he's a stud.
Yeah, he seems to be like a really good.
Tyler, can you fact check that?
Yeah, I don't think that was correct. I do think
2026.
Yeah, I saw over a certain period, like a condensed window.
The year we're in.
Yeah, the year.
That window.
Okay.
Anyway,
no, it's fair. It's fair. Okay, Brooks or Patrick Reed?
That's a really good question. I think Patrick Reed.
Okay.
Brooks.
All right. And the last one, Brooks or Jordan Spieth?
Brooks.
Wow. Man, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm taking not Fred Couples, not Danny Willett. I think I would take I'm not going to take Phil just because he's been off. Probably not going to take Max home. I don't trust him. I don't think I'll take Nat. I think Patrick Reed and Jordan Spieth I'll take over Brooks.
Not as easy as you thought it was.
No, it's not. No, that's why we did it. I knew it was a good exercise.
Look, I think Brooks is going to play well, man. He is ramping up. He's played a lot of golf tournaments. He hasn't played awful. He's had one bad golf tournament, which was last week.
He's not played good golf. I don't know, but it is encouraging to see him try that he's actually playing in all these events. So maybe that's what he needs. Okay, I got another fun one for you. Friend of the program, making his Masters debut, U.S. amateur, Mason Howell.
Is he coming on?
He's right now. Mason, come on up. He just got done putting in the backyards of Augusta. Said the greens at a neighbor's house were rolling out of 4 prepping with Bryson. No, Mason, we're going to put a little heat on him.
Okay.
He's going to make the cut. Yes or no?
He's on my list of 12. He's the only amateur on my list of 12. I really think he's going to make the
name. Can you name another amateur in the field?
Yes. I did.
But don't. I just want to know if you could.
I'll be silent for 4 seconds and just fill in that gap.
Yeah. Do you think? But you think make the cut, Jewel?
I do think he's going to make the cut. He missed the cut last week. He played really well in the second round. I think that's very helpful. And then he played in the U.S. Open last year, so he's got the experience now. So it's not like brand new to him. I think he's going to play good.
I think he's proving he has the nerves clearly for these tournaments, the Walker Cup thing, the USAM thing, other examples, right? Like on his college team, isn't he just already shooting better than everyone?
Well, that's
at least a few times.
But he's still a senior in high school. Is the crazy
Oh, that's what I meant.
But he did annihilate all of his early tournaments.
And also, that's the point. When you're 18, it's like, I don't know.
I do think the first time at Augusta, there's the risk of getting the eject button. But I'll say this: I think he's going to do something memorable. How about that? Is that hedging too much? I think he's going to hit a shot that's going to make a highlight reel. Because if that's the one cool thing about him, if anything, is like he hits golf shots. Like it's not just TrackMan type of stuff. He'll sling it. He hits some cool balls in there. But I'm curious if it's that spicy, how he can handle the greens.
Well, he's got a really good short game. So I think that's going to fare really well around Augusta. Speaking of Mason, he's going to UGA in the fall. Obviously, I was out at Jennings Mill. Shout out. Playing 2 holes yesterday before I got called. I had to go back to work. But I was on the first tee, and the UGA men's golf team was out there about to play, and Coach Hack was in the golf cart. I was on the phone. I had my AirPods in, and I finished up, and I teed off on one, and I hit just a really good 5-yard fade, probably 300. And he just yelled at me. It's like, you're recruited. Love a big fade with power. And I was like, hell yeah, coach. I mean, I'm 20 years too old, but don't hold that against me.
You're not, dude.
You also kicked a field goal. Like, where was that?
You're
peaking lately, Jewel.
What are you doing?
I'm just an athlete, guys.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So a little bit of storylines.
I know Mason Howell's in high school, by the way. All right. I'm just you post shit, and it was like he just beat everyone. It must have been something exciting.
Yeah, that's just what it was. It was exciting. All right. Anybody else need to say anything about 2026 before we get into the ridiculous portion of the podcast?
We're not there yet.
No, other than the fact that Jason Day, Max Homa, Phil, Justin Rose, Spieth, JT, these are good winners. I'm rooting for all those guys.
All right.
I'm ready for all those guys too.
I just want a good leaderboard and good competition. But I am kind of sad because you said like there's no way it can be anywhere near as good as last year. Like going into it, it's just like it's going to be a letdown. So, all right. So I probably could have ordered these to be a little bit more logical in the flow, but I just have them kind of how they came in. So that's how we're going to roll tonight. Some of them you guys might just go hard pass. Some of them we might stop on for a minute. I'm going to go from the top. I'm going to facilitate. Let's do this. Masters Bonanza begins right now. First question from the lettuce heads from the Cabbage Patch. Would you rather birdie 11 and 12 or eagle 13?
I already thought about this, so I'll answer fast. Without a doubt, I'd rather birdie 11 and 12 than eagle 13. And that just becomes as someone who knows this course really well, who's watched it a million times. 11's nuts. 11 is fucking crazy. Birdieing 11 would feel like an achievement. Getting a 2 at Augusta, and obviously birdieing 12, which has been the bane of so many insanely good golfers' existence, that feels incredible. An eagle can always be slightly gimmicky. It's like, oh, what tees were you playing? Would you have a 9-iron in? It's like, well, fuck, you know what I mean? So the double birdie pops, like Adam was doing a stream song, just 2 in a row all the time. That sounds fun.
Great. Jewel.
I agree. Birdie 11, 12, because then you're going to roll that into an opportunity for the turkey on 13. Feel really good about birdieing 13 after birdieing 11, 12. Golfberg's right. I mean, really hard hole in 11. 12, you just hit a good shot to the middle of the green, make a putt, and then go to 13 and make a birdie.
Well, I should have known after your whole bit that you play 2-hole loops now, that you'd be all in on getting the invite of, I got you. You can come in, but you can only play 11 and 12, and you got to get the fuck out of here. So
I'd fly out for that.
Fred Ridley's going to be yelling, we like power fades on 11. Anyways.
That's why we remove the trees on the right.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So how large of a check would you cut to have one full day, 24 hours on property at Augusta National Golf Club? You arrive at 7 p.m. the evening before. You get the dinner, the stay, the experience. Next day, full day of golf, all the golf you can handle. You get a dinner, shower, and then you got to get out of there by 7 p.m. 24 hours on property, free reign. How big of a check would you cut?
This point in my life, after starting a new business 1 year ago, the answer is a little different than it was 2 years ago, but it would be 30K.
Oh, that's very okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I thought hard about that.
Okay.
I mean, it's worth it to me.
All right. $30,000, not a penny more. Don't even try to tell them you can come for 35 because it's 30,000, but I like it. I like the commitment. Aaron, where are you at?
I'm the wrong person to ask. Like, what does a gallon of milk cost? $18? I don't know. What's gas at? Aren't eggs cheaper than they used to be? I don't know. My wife would be fun to ask. I wonder what she would do it, because I'd have to run it by her anyway. She might match your 30K for the once. I mean, that's a hell of an experience.
Yeah.
And we could amortize that. We could justify that. That sounds really insane too. Like, to the public, like, it's just, if you think like this is the moment, I'm going to be dead in 40 years. Like, I'm just amortizing this over the next 40 years. So break down 30K. Like, I feel like I could pay it off, right? Like, big deal.
Yeah, I think you can do that with the definitely justify anything if you spread it out long enough. You, definitely
double it.
Can
I'll bring my
definitely
friends.
tell you've been you're a business guy. But I do think, like, I used to kind of have a purist attitude when this. I've heard that you've heard variations of this debate before, question, and I'm like, I just wouldn't do it because it would, like, you have to get the invite or has to, and then I'm old. I'm like, fuck that. Like, just tell me what the number is and I'll write the check. But I'm probably there with, I think if it's like, I think 20 to 30 sounds like reasonable in terms of like your guys' logic flow. But also if I got the phone call right now and they were just like, it's 50, I'd be like, I think I would do it. I don't think I could go, but like,
would you do 100K? No, then you just start.
No.
There is a point where you start feeling like a complete asshole.
Yeah, you're like, no, yeah.
We might already be there, to be honest.
Yeah.
At 30.
30K is probably too much.
It might be.
I'm just trying to think of how many like years, like you said, I got left. So
how about $1,000 an hour? And I'll be there for 18. I'll get out of there like super early, guys.
Do I not have 50 years left?
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
buddy.
definitely not.
Probably not, buddy.
Also,
get your colorectal screening done earlier than later.
Yeah, I got mine done at 38. You should too.
38? Yeah, that's too early. What are you? Are you a pervert?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
some kind of sicko?
I did mine in grade school. All right. So, okay, let's say you take the deal up, guys. Okay. And then they sweeten the pot and they go, guess what? You can host a group. You can bring 3 people with you. Do you have any people that you definitely 100% tap to say you're coming with me? Oof.
I
Ooh.
thought the question was different. Wasn't it like
You haven't
can
seen these
go out?
questions, so you wouldn't know.
Oh,
That variation of it's coming. So the first one just
Gosh,
goes
well, this
into
is going to be awkward.
okay.
If
I
you
think we'd
guys
wanna
answer
go with
differently. I would like to take you 3 guys.
well, I think I'd
mean,
wanna go with our
You're
crew.
full of
Yeah.
shit. You'd be
I
like, no,
would.
Jewel, you're different though. You'd be like, man, my buddy though, man, he's such a great guy. I mean, he's
Absolutely not.
18.
Not in this situation, dude. Absolutely not.
He's
I
an
want you
18,
guys
but
to
he's
be
so
there.
cool, man. I'll be so relaxed on the course when
Yeah.
he comes along.
No, I think I would take
At this point, I know you have to take me, which is awesome because
Yeah.
otherwise you'd be dead. Like that mysteriously the next
you know
morning.
what?
which wouldn't
Bad
be worth
question.
it.
It's just any member of Plug that gets this has to bring the other members of Plug. We just keep it that simple.
But hold
yeah.
on. Do
Yeah.
you have a different answer?
I don't think I do. I mean, I was thinking
Okay.
my brother,
Craig?
but then I
What
was
are you
like,
talking
Jesus.
about?
Yeah,
What?
I love Craig, but no
Well,
fucking
yeah,
chance.
no, yeah,
They
you're right. I
wouldn't
mean,
allow it.
this is stupid. Fuck that. Okay, bad question.
How about our? Never mind. Yeah.
What?
No,
No,
absolutely
even worse.
not. Not the dads.
No. It'd be tough for me, for my father-in-law, though. I think we would all like to bring Jerry, though. He'd be.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
he could come like maybe
Not-
walk.
yeah, I would have.
somehow and
Yeah,
not
if
play.
that would be perfect. Just let him just clap.
Put him in.
He should
Put
be
him
able
in
to
the
come
jumper,
along.
and he could be the 4 caddy.
How much would our real dads complain though? Like, what would they be
Oh.
pissed about? Pace of play,
Everything.
hot?
having to deal with the caddies. Yeah, it's
too
too hot.
fast. Yeah, the
Definitely too
turf is
fast.
cut too. Yeah, I don't
Didn't
know.
get enough
This
time to
place is
warm
a
up.
Big
Yeah.
walk. We can't get a golf cart.
Yeah. All right, the drinks are too expensive. I don't know. All right. So how long? So
$6.
different variations of a similar question, and we're going to eventually get off this subset, but it's still fun. How long of a jail / prison duration would you accept to take that 24-hour deal?
Yeah,
Well, I
what's
think it's
30K worth to you in a time perspective?
I think
Yeah.
it matters if it's prison or jail. That's a big difference.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's
Jail, give me 4 weeks.
You're
It's
okay.
like, yeah, is rape involved?
Not in jail, but prison.
In prison,
mean, it
yeah. So
could
maybe
be.
we need to caveat this. Also, cut that, Tyler.
No,
Ty.
the
Tyler's roommate is Ty, by the way. We just found that out.
Yeah, let us know your feedback on that. That our intern Tyler's roommate, who has to hear some of this in the background's name, is also probably Tyler, but they just call him Ty, so you don't. It's like I watched Sinners last night. You know, you got to have some way to delineate between the two twins.
Yeah, what'd you
there.
think? What'd you think about that incredibly progressive, important movie?
No comment. So okay, Jules going to jail for 4 weeks. What about max security prison? You wouldn't do it?
Oh, man.
Dude, you'd die.
No, I don't
I mean,
think
you
so.
would. I mean, maybe not.
If I got put in prison, I'd pay $30K to get out within
Yeah.
the next hour. So
I would pay $100K to just get out of prison. So if I could just leverage
so
that,
you
at
guys
Augusta-
wouldn't go to prison.
no.
Okay, I think I would.
How long?
You would get
A week? A week?
What?
You'd be dead, dude.
I actually think I need the discipline on the food. Like, yeah, take my plate. I need a break. But
hey guys, come over here. Let me show you how to fly this drone.
Oh man.
Don't
Okay.
go
What if
there.
they said that you got the jail deal? You got your 4 weeks in jail, but you had to do the 4 weeks. Then the day you got out was the day you did it. So you couldn't prep any play golf prior.
No thanks.
I think that's a really just kind of an awful situation. I can't believe they put
I
me
will
in
not
that.
go to jail, but I will pay an absurd amount of money
As long as I have prep time.
as long as I have prep time.
All right, this was good. Okay, here's a good little spin on it.
Okay.
Let's say you get the invite in this La La Land for whatever jail sentence you did or prison or cash.
Okay.
But you had an opportunity. You could either go with existing members and play 36 holes, full property access, the whole thing that we discussed prior, or you just get to come in, play 18 holes, and you got to go, and you can bring your own group. Which one are you doing?
I would take the former. I want 36 by myself with the members for multiple reasons. One, it's a bigger and better experience, and it's free. Sounds like. Two, I'd get to network and potentially find some business. 3, I'd get to just hold it over y'all's heads forever.
Yeah,
It's a very selfish answer.
I think
But
it's
it'll
probably
be
the
great.
right answer, but it's not a good one. But all right, Mr. Goldberg,
I wouldn't feel comfortable flying to Atlanta, taking a private limo all the way to Augusta, not even calling you guys, just being there for a full day, 36, just don't even text you pictures like that. That feels shady almost.
Yeah,
I think I would feel forced and compelled. I think Jewel would too. I bet if he really had the chance, I bet he would. He'd say, "Let's go, boys."
I would barter with him and say, hey, I'll do the 36 with the members, but you got to let me bring Adam or Tyler to just. No, I know we can't video, but just take pictures of me while we play.
And Jerry.
And Jerry can clap. And Jerry can clap. And Adam can take pictures. And we get to call Aaron one time from the 12th hole. That'd be good. Okay, so at least we know we are honest that we do it for the networking and the extra golf. Okay. You get one round in your life at Augusta National. Are you playing the tournament tees or the member tees?
Such an easy question to answer.
Okay.
Jewel.
I agree.
Tune in to next week's episode of Please Let Us Golf the Podcast.
To find out.
All right, so you said
I agree. I'm playing the tournament tees. I won't.
You said I agree. Aaron didn't even give his answer.
Well, I know
think his answer is different.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have no idea, but this is like you thinking that everyone's injuries are fine. I have no clue. But so, Jewel, you'd play tournament tees. Why?
Yes. I want the experience. I want to see it from where they see it. I want to play it from where they play it. I want to see what I would shoot versus, I mean, I'm assuming I'd be a good 12 to 15 shots off, maybe more.
Yeah.
But I would like to experience it in its fullest.
Okay.
You inspire me, Jewel. Like I might start running because of Jewel. He's peaking these days. I respect it. I would walk up to the tournament tee and get a great look at what the course looks like and be like, wow, this is awesome. Then I'd walk my ass right up to the member tee and hit a shot because I want to hit reasonable irons into these greens. That course is hard enough. I am not a professional. I want to go back to wherever Tiger played in 97.
Oh, cool.
That's what I want to play.
Yeah.
He was hitting like on the 13th hole, he had like 142 in.
Yeah, that's
just hitting a normal. That's what I want to do.
So
Tiger
it's about 7,400 right now, right? And member tees are 63-ish, 63.50. So what was
I didn't know they were a bunch of pussies, bro. I thought it was at least like 68.
It is weird that it's such a like you either have the members tees where it's like, oh, that's a massive gap.
Yeah, that's a lot actually.
Just peg it wherever you want.
What was it in 97? Like 69.50?
Yeah, the original like course was pretty long for back in the day too. It was like it really was like that. But I don't know. I think this goes back into you really got to get 36. So I would love to do both. Like have a round where I can have moments where I can go, I birdied those holes, but then it would be cool to just see it one time from.
Guys, I was going to call you to play with me, but I realized I needed to just play the tournament tees on 118, then the member tees next. It made way more sense. Sorry, bros.
But let me tell you about every single shot.
Oh, I definitely would. Okay, so we talked about. We don't have to get in. That was kind of a bad follow-up question from. Shame on you, lettuce heads. Bad follow-up question about what would you shoot from member versus tourney tees. We don't really care. You've heard this one before, but we haven't done it on the pod. What yardage would you need to start at per hole to win the Masters?
I was thinking around 5,800.
I mean, I meant like, okay, that's
not 1,800.
No, yeah, so you think if you played the golf course from 5,800 yards, however that was split up, I was thinking like how far out from each golf hole, like 100 yards, 150 yards, like if you could just drop from there, could you win?
That's a stupid way to think about it.
Well, I mean, that's part of the raging debate out there. It started because people are debating that if you took a 15 handicapper and put them on the end of every green, would they win? And it's like, it's
Brooke Koepka told like the foreplay guys they couldn't do it. Yeah, from the furthest point on the green to the pin or whatever, they would still lose to him. That seems crazy.
Yeah,
no way.
There's just no way that
maybe, but we're better golfers.
There's no way you would like average a 4-putt. You would average
A 3-putt.
probably like even if you
2.5.
did, if you averaged a 3-putt, you would have. Yeah, I'm sure there would be times you'd have a 4.5, a 4 or 5 putt, but you'd probably have a ton of 2 putts. So
What's 3 times 18? It's like
I don't.
that number sounds low.
It's not. Well, that's how far Jewel is headed. But okay, so Jewel, if you could drop from 100 yards out on every hole, you think you'd win the Masters?
On every single hole,
Yeah.
no matter if it's a 4 or a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think I would too.
My 110 in is very tight right now.
Okay.
It'll be shown on the video coming out soon.
Can you just not hit these spots though? Is it really like it's like a 2-yard by 2-yard
think
spot
there's
if you
just-
don't hit it?
I think there's some of them, but I think if you were playing this exercise, you wouldn't have to hit it in like.
Yeah,
I'm sure a
right.
couple you don't have a choice, but it's like some. It's like, yeah, well, I can just play to this fat and just. It's okay if I 3-putt because I'm still gonna par the hole or whatever. It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you got north of 130, it starts getting interesting. 150 is where I would like to say that's where like a true challenge would start coming in. But who am I to say? They're not gonna invite me out to go do it.
Well, you got
Maybe no-
four par fours from 150 in. I feel like you're gonna birdie
Par fives.
two. Par
Yeah.
fives, 2
Yeah.
or 3 of those, like
Yeah.
minimum.
Yeah. I think you'd be
I would like purposely hit it in the water on 12. Just be like,
uh,
I don't even need this.
I don't need this.
that would be the one thing that would suck if you just like accidentally took like a 17 on one of those holes, but you know that could happen. All right, so are you guys in or out? Taste of the Masters. Mr. Golfberg, do you know what the Taste of the Masters is?
What's that? Is that the food you can get?
Yeah.
All the foods?
Yeah.
Sorry, my vocab stopped working. Please
Are we-
explain it.
Are we in or are we out? You get to go on now, masters.com, and you get to order your either small or large version of Taste of the Masters. They give you containers of pimento cheese and egg salad and loaves of white bread and their Masters chips and their Masters cups, and you get these beautiful things. Is it a cash grab or is it just a cool thing if you're hosting a Masters party? You get the vibes there.
It's definitely a cool thing, but lots of cool things that used to feel cool don't feel as cool anymore because we're getting fucking squeezed from every angle in this economy. So is it like $600? Like, no, thanks.
No, it's a couple $100
For a tablecloth and a fucking white bread. And yeah, like you said,
like the plastic.
It's probably a fun one-time thing.
Yeah. I've literally done it once, and that's what I said. I was like, that was fun once. I don't think I'm ever going to do this again. Did Julie, you good with it?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm never going to buy it myself, but I enjoy going to Masters parties and got people having it. I can make all that stuff better, but it is kind of cool. Like, it's nice to show up and see all the cups and Master stuff.
Love a good cup. And you know what's crazy? These cups look small. They're actually huge. They hold easy 16 fluid ounces. So odd. You know, you would think it's a small cup. It looks small. Look,
it's real thin.
If you're listening, it's smaller than an iPhone. I got my iPhone right up next to it, but it's big.
16 ounces of the crow's nest, man.
Okay, so Masters Champions dinner. Are you in or out with them having to pay the bill?
What?
The champion,
bill?
The champion has to pay the bill of the dinner.
That's so funny.
What?
That's just an old stupid thing they came up with 100
Oh
years
wow!
ago.
I thought you guys would, men of your golf acumen and history and knowledge. I didn't know you didn't know that. Well, I'm glad.
Well, I didn't, and all of the former champions should be paying the bill as a split bill.
That's
Wow.
a great
Right?
call.
Yeah.
Can we split this 37 ways?
Yeah.
Do you think we can bring up old Bob? He's dead.
Dude,
But
Gary Player, ask him for his Venmo.
what if like
I'm
kids
on
of former
fire.
champions are getting a bill in May?
Hey, I don't mind sharing, but Hideki's flying in sushi from Japan. You got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, that's it is interesting. Yeah, they got to flip the bill for it. And that goes into, Rory, he had some pretty expensive vintages on his wine selection. So that bill, it's got to be, I don't know how much a dinner it's got. Is it got to push?
It's like a rich guy problem thing. But Danny Willett might have been sweating.
Yeah. He'd be like, holy shit.
Trevor Immelman back in the no, wasn't he world #1 though? He was killing it.
Yeah, he was
probably
playing.
making good
Yeah,
money.
but Danny Willett was like, well, it was Bubba, right? Wasn't Bubba's like fucking chicken tenders and French fries? It was something ridiculous.
So ridiculous. Like should have been vetoed right away.
Yeah,
but knowing that they have to pay the bill, maybe it's like, okay.
Yeah. I could definitely see Adam like bringing his own food to it. Be like, I'll let them eat it because he's a nice guy, so he's not going to skimp on them. But he'd be like, yeah, but just save one plate, just take that off the bill.
Why not? What if you got like Dave's Hot Chicken? Just bring it in. It's just good.
So, do you have something that would be a must on your menu? I've really always struggled with this. I don't have like this passion of like this one thing is definitely on my menu, but I don't know. Do you guys have anything?
Yeah, I think we'd all start with shots of Ozempic. Just take it from there. See where the night takes us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smoke a joint and just maybe we wouldn't need much.
Yeah, that would be.
Well, I mean, take the Ozempic out, add the joint in, maybe add some martinis, and then we're in a good place. But I have a couple of things that I've always thought that I'd want, and I'm gonna go through them because I don't give a fuck. Number one, I'd start with. I'm not gonna give you the whole thing. I'm gonna give you a few things. A couple of light appetizers. So we're gonna go with scallop of moose bouche with a lobster cream sauce.
Okay.
And cream corn, right?
No. And then I'm gonna offset that with another lighter option. It's gonna be a seared okra and grape tomatoes in a
seared
personalized.
Are you sick?
Okra.
A fucking killer whale, dude.
Okra. You don't know what okra is.
And okra sucks too.
And then I'm gonna for a main dish. I want to have like a good sea bass over a truffle, mushroom, and Parmesan risotto.
Oh my
God, so good.
Dude. I hope you never win the Masters.
Yeah. It's gonna be absurd. Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
That was great. Thank you for putting in the effort, though. That was fun. Good glimpse into your brain.
I'm always disappointed at how lame the dessert scene is. You know me.
We know.
You know me. I would actually start with, that would be the appetizers, because everyone freaks out because I'm a king of eating dessert before dinner. I actually think it's a good idea. That way you don't overeat at dinner. It's just
Didn't you do this the other night?
Priorities, dude.
I think it's a pro tip.
Apps are good though.
Do what?
Apps are so good though. The right apps.
Great apps are great. So yeah, I don't know. I honestly, again, no spoilers for Stream Song, but we did have an appetizer there that I would literally think would be on my menu. But you know, I know I'm a basic, but I'm a ribeye. Like it's gonna be ribeyes. It's no A5, A6 Wagyu. I think it's maybe as like a little appetizer. Everyone get a little, you can't break the budget, right? Everyone, you get 1 ounce of it or something, and you gotta get around the table. That'll cost me $1,000. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going like just a couple amazing sides. Everyone's getting a ribeye. I'm not giving you a choice. You're just getting the fucking ribeye. You're gonna like it. And then desserts. I'd really be all in on the desserts. I think I would maybe have, I don't know, eight options minimum.
God.
I mean,
wait, so you're not in on the scallop of moose bouche?
I'm not opposed to it. I think you do need a lighter option, maybe something in the scallop world as an appetizer wouldn't be too bad, but I don't know if I just have to have it on my menu.
But you need 8 desserts.
I just think that's who I am. It's what I care about. And I just think, I think that I hate when they limit it. Like when I see there's just be some stuff on there that's unbecoming. Like you need some childish desserts on there is what I'm getting at. Like not everything needs to be the fanciest version of a dessert. Okay, you can have a couple of those options, but like maybe like literally like a sundae bar, a milkshake bar.
See, that's a good pick. You don't have to have creme brulee and
I don't.
Perfect.
I would maybe like create your own. Like I would be, and then they can report on what everybody made. It would be really cool.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, maybe I'm just getting old or something, but it's like flying the best chef ever to make like the greatest smash burger. Just like, what's better than that? And like
Yeah.
the best
There's not much
fries and a
better than that.
milkshake.
I think that is.
It's got to be all fancy, like a rack of lamb. Like, who wants that bullshit?
God, maybe Waffle House, dude.
I think Bubba was onto something.
Yeah,
Except he just did a bad job of doing that.
He was onto something, but he failed.
but he was onto something.
Let's go.
All right.
Simple. Okay.
Rounding out the food talk, egg salad sandwich or pimento cheese sandwich?
Pimento cheese. Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is what this is what we always talk about, guys. We agree too much. We finally have a fiery line in the sand drawn.
Yeah.
Jewel, you're on team
Jewel.
what? You're on team what, Jewel?
Oh, pimento cheese,
Pimento
baby,
cheese?
all
Okay.
day.
Okay, and Aaron, you are on egg salad sandwich. So, guys, break down why are you so passionate about this?
I'm egg salad sandwich side, but what I actually want is egg salad with the pimento cheese on it. Just smush them together.
No, that's cheating.
Is that bad?
I don't think that would be good.
Oh, sorry. I don't really know. I've never been to the Masters.
I think I generally would probably like egg salad sandwiches better, but at Augusta National, the pimento cheese sandwich it's killer. It's great.
What a flex.
And you know what?
We will see you next
my
week.
thing is I just don't care.
Yeah, do they got like an
think-
amuse-bouche sandwich for Jewel?
I think that's why he doesn't have a good time there without going to Berkman's, because he can't, like, it's too simple of like, oh, you can get pimento cheese, fried chicken sandwich, and a Coke. And he's just like, no, I need something with multiple syllables.
Yeah, where's the rack of lamb?
Oh no. Are you going this year, by the way?
I don't know. You have to find out.
Oh wow. Next week. Tune in next week. He just cut a $30,000 check.
Holy shit.
All right. Should Gary Player be allowed to play around at Augusta with his 3 grandchildren? For context, it's been a couple years in a row where he's been complaining that he's put in the request to Augusta that all he wants to do is play 1 round with my 3 grandchildren. I'm a multi-time major champion and I won Augusta National and they won't let my family play. The rules are, if you're going to have guests, you got to be sponsored by a member. He wants to play without a member to bring his 3 grandchildren.
So if it was just 2, he could play with a member and the 2 and it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
And they can't do fivesomes.
Yeah. Can't.
What? Because of pace of play?
Because there's so many people playing every day. And
this is dumb.
I don't find myself on the side of Gary Player on a lot of the
I'm on it on
the
this
last
one.
decade. Yeah. It's just an Augusta thing, dude. Like, why can't you play a 20-some out there? Like, what is there, 2 rounds a day, twice a week for 5 months of the year? I mean, how much play is actually going on?
3-time Masters winner.
Yeah.
Why can't he go play anytime he fucking wants to?
That's a cool. I think if you win a Masters, because now you can come back, right? I think you should be able to, like, each one you win, you could bring, like, I've won 2, I can bring 2. I've won 3, I can bring 3. Tiger can play in a 5-some.
Yep.
Jack can play in a 6-some.
Wow.
I
love this.
I think it's a win-win for everybody. So it's not free reign to where if you just win one, you can't just come here with your family.
I feel like we've had the same 100-year-old owners of Augusta for like forever now. Like, when are they dying? And like the kids are coming up, taking over the memberships, and there's like a whole new vibe there. And they just
have you ever been to Augusta
to happen? No.
Wow. No, I mean it lives in the past as a city.
It works. Okay, so Masters Gnomes. So this little report broke from excuse me, I just had some Chinese food. So this Masters Gnome report broke from our buddy David Rumsey. Dave Rumsey. We had him on the pod from Front Office Sports. He was reporting everyone freaks out over these gnomes. Well, this was last week. They were already on eBay and they were selling for $800 to $1,500 2 weeks before they even officially went on sale. Masters is trying to crack down on it. Now there's a max allocation. I think you can only get 2 when you're there. Now that they have the Anwa the week before the Masters, I think they sell out of a bunch of them then. So, I mean, it's just like, are you guys in or out on the gnomes? Do you think they're cool? And then, like, why are people paying this much money for them?
Definitely out on gnomes.
Okay.
Yeah. Newsflash.
Yeah, I think if it was one of these things where it's like, if you could give me every gnome from the last 20 years, it'd be kind of an interesting collectible. But I hate what it's just becoming a thing. And it's like, man, I know I've been fortunate to go a handful of times, but like you got buddies in Georgia that go, and I was with a guy today, wonderful gentleman, but he was like, "Hey, look at my spreadsheet I have for everyone," and I'm like literally, it was like $6,000 worth of stuff, and I'm like,
So
oh,
ridiculous.
man.
Also, you owe me a trip.
I don't know if that's true.
I think so. You took me one time, and we lasted 2.5 hours.
Okay. I mean, I can't control the weather. And there was a whole legal thing that happened after that too. So that's it's a story for another day. I don't want to get banned from Augusta National, but
Just remember that. We'll bring it back up later.
I just want to start with end that with where we started with that. I took you though, you know.
That's true. You did.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
There you go. All right. I think that's honestly it, guys. I did have a couple others, but I'm out of energy. That was fun. You got one?
Can we do 2 things real quick?
Okay.
Let's all give a pick, like a legit pick, and then let's all give a surprise pick.
Okay. I want Aaron to give 12 picks though.
No, he's already done that. He's given 8 of the 12.
All right.
The main pick and the surprise
seriously,
pick.
Wait, you said what is the rules we're doing here, Jewel?
All right, actually, let's start right now. All right, so a pick to win,
Okay.
a surprise pick to win, so a different option, and then someone's going to miss a cut that you wouldn't expect to miss a cut.
And for the record, we do not condone gambling, and we do not recommend gambling on these picks. This is just for fun.
Okay. Now let me pull up my DraftKings betting.
These are gentlemen's bets.
Okay. You know what's insane?
No.
I do think we're pretty good at talking about golf. You know whose name we haven't fucking said on this podcast?
Scotty
Scheffler. We've not even said his name.
Well,
awesome.
I think that's more of a that's what
recency stuff, man.
It's not even just that. It's more indicative of like he's just not a superstar. He's the best player in the world, but he's not a superstar. Like we don't even care like that. Okay, if he plays good, we're like, yeah, cool. But imagine if he wins, and then he could bring all of his future grandchildren, 3 of them.
Yeah,
I was thinking about like his 3rd win is not interesting to me. His 7th win might be interesting.
Yeah,
but we've got a few more to go here where I definitely don't care that much.
Okay, so pick to win, a surprise pick, and then a miscut. Is that the rules?
That's the rules.
Okay, who goes first?
I think Jewel goes first.
Let's go all with pick to win, then we'll go all surprise pick. Then we'll go.
All right, so you go first. Pick to win.
All right, my pick to win is Xander.
Oh, okay, Aaron.
My pick to win is Justin Rose.
Oh,
nice.
My pick to win is. Oh man, there's so many.
I'm waiting.
I think my pick to win is man, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I think my pick to win is John Rahm. He's been playing good, and I honestly think if the course is kind of spicy, I don't love the Rorys and Brysons as much, and I think I actually trust John Rahm a little bit more in that environment. I don't know why. I just have this weird thing that I think he's flying under the radar. And I just think, I think he's kind of mad at the world. I could just see a little fire coming out. All right.
Okay. Well, let's go back around the other way. You start us with your surprise pick to win.
My surprise pick to win is John Rahm. I would say my surprise pick would be, and I don't think it's a surprise in that.
Oh, good.
I would say Tommy Fleetwood.
Good pick.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a surprise. I think a first-time major winner is a big deal, but he's just been so freaking consistent for 2 years straight, and like he's still playing very well. And I just think Tommy Ladd can make a run.
Someone get him a Masters hat.
Yeah,
and a Masters shirt
and a gnome.
My surprise pick is Jake Knapp. Like I said, in the year 2026, he's first strokes gained and second in putting. That's on the PGA Tour.org app. Jake Knapp, let's go.
I know who Jules gonna say. We literally have not talked about this. I know who you're gonna say. You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Ashke Batia.
No, that's a good pick though. I was gonna say Russell Henley.
Okay. I don't like
Yeah,
him.
I know. I think that's a good golf course for him. He's played well there. It was either gonna be Russ or it's gonna be Brooks.
Boring.
Okay. So now who do we got to do? Who's gonna miss the cut?
Yeah, and my miscut, I've already said Bryson, so I'm gonna just have more fun and go to the other way. And I think it's gonna be Rahm.
Okay, John.
I picked him to miss the cut last year in our pre-show. I'm gonna do it again this year. I'm gonna run it back.
That's a bold pick.
Aaron.
I think Tiger's gonna miss the cut. Like 100%. He's out.
I don't know. I think that one's still TBD. Okay. Well, I don't know if you have a real one, but you can feel free to just lock that in. That's pretty funny.
Locked.
I think I'll go with, and honestly, if I had to do like a surprise miscut, I wouldn't be surprised if Brooks Koepka missed the cut. That's just where I would go. That's what I would do. That's what I would do.
And that's it. All right. Well, it was great to see y'all. So everybody stay plugged. We enjoyed the podcast. Come back and see us next week and enjoy the Masters.
Yep. It's actually it goes. And most importantly, if you made it to this part in the pod, fun. We got the
Nobody
Masters.
has.
Somebody has. We had a private chat message. It was from Tyler. I don't know. It was from an hour and a half ago, so I think we missed the boat on that.
Hey Ted, this is your crew for the Ballyneal member guests. We're thinking 2027. Let's lock that in.
They're gonna be like, "No, you can't bring 3."
You haven't won enough.
Oh gosh.
You're not
We don't have enough milkshakes for you guys. Look, and Ted, if we need to do 26, I'm sure we can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. I'm
26. Are you crazy?
I can travel. I don't know. My wife's cool with it now. Guys, you got to find an awesome wife, and it's the best. You know, you just beat them down over decades and just convince them that if I don't go to a golf course, the family might implode.
I might kill myself.
Yeah, that's more likely. Okay. All right. Let us know. This was great. Masters pre-show. And the week after that, we'll have the Masters show. That's probably one of the most pointless pieces of information I've given out at the end of the podcast. Then after that, we're going to have a ton of fun releases with Stream Song and some other stuff coming up that. But let us know. We'll see you next week. And most importantly, stay plugged.
Peace.
Peace.